A new book is expected to open dialogue about Islam in the United States. I Speak for Myself is a collection of 40 essays of Muslim American women under the age of 40.
Maria and I sat down about 5 years ago and just started having a conversation about Muslim women voices that were out there. We felt that there were a lot of people talking about what Muslims are and what Muslim Americans are and what Muslim American women are. But a lot of these voices weren't Muslim American women themselves, and we felt like it was time for them to have a platform in which they could speak for themselves, hence the title of the book.
If there is one message, it is that this book really represents the diversity that you find in American Islam. There is no such diversity within an Islamic community around the world, I think. I think America really represents the dichotomy and the diversity that you genuinely can see in the way we practice our Islam here, but also how we interpret our faith as well.
Through my writing, I wanted to share my feelings and connect to the readers in a way so that, whether I wear the hijab or not, they can connect to me as a human being. And I felt like that's what this book was doing. It was taking the writing of 40 very different Muslim women who were born and raised in America, and it's a way for us to express ourselves so that other people can connect to us as human beings and not see us as certain labels, like this is a Muslim woman who is religious, this is a Muslim woman who isn't religious. No, they can see us for who we are as human beings.
It's a glimpse of my past that points to this sort of identity crisis I struggled with as a child growing up Muslim in America, in that I sort of often felt like I wasn't Muslim enough and also not American enough. And I had to sort of learn that you can't define being Muslim in such simplistic terms as, someone who reads the Quran or prays or fasts or wears hijab. It's very much a personal religion as well as an external one. And once I realized that, you can practice your faith any way you want. Muslims are diverse, they practice their faith in different ways. I felt more comfortable in my skin as a Muslim American woman.
My older sister covered, all her friends covered, and so ironically, it was the other way around. I wanted to cover because it was sort of like my mark into adulthood. Like, I'm an older girl like you guys, I'm part of your gang, I'm covering too. And I still remember when I decided to cover my hair, I called my best friend and I told her I wear hijab. She said, so do I. I said, no, I really wear hijab. Like, I wear it all the time now, as if I was trying to say, like, no, and I think I was like 12 or 13 in my life, or a period in my life when I started questioning whether or not I wanted to continue wearing the hijab, whether it was something that, because obviously I wore it at such a young age that it wasn't something I really thought about, it was something that, everyone around me did it and I wanted to do it. So part of the reason I cover is to conceal my natural beauty. And that's hard because the message in America is to look attractive, to try to appeal to the opposite sex, and always went back to, well, why am I wearing it? And ultimately I'm wearing it for God.
Things that I stressed in my chapter was the diversity and the plurality of people's experiences. And at my school, they really came from all over the country. And Muslim, individuals who came from a background where one parent wasn't Muslim, or individuals who came from a household where their parents aren't that practicing, but they chose to make a conscious effort to identify themselves as Muslim. And a lot of it was, in the aftermath of 9/11, they kind of came out of it and said, you know what, people see me as Muslim, whether I see myself that way or not. So I might as well be a good Muslim and a good representative to others of what Islam is. And they all had different ideas of what Islam meant to them. And that really comes through also in the book, and that's what makes it really exciting to be part of. And I'm also very honored to be part of it, and I hope people do pick it up, read it, and feel that these are individuals that they can relate to and they can hopefully even look up to. And I know I look up to several women in this book.